Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, new season. And I really want to share this cool trick with you guys. And as you can see, 1-0, 2-0, 2-0, 3-0. This is a new season and we haven't considered a goal. So before we start this video and the previous video, let me do a quick recap that is in the previous video. I told you guys to reduce your kicking power. It actually works now if you join the Telegram group. Some of you were asking whether you should use Vito Baia. No, don't use them because his height is very low. If you use a goalkeeper that has a very low height, that means you need lots of reach. But this is what you should use. Use a goalkeeper that is taller than 190 centimeter. So, example, David Seaman, his height is higher than 190 centimeter. And then what you do next is you increase awareness. Let this awareness value reach 90. And then you increase catching. And let's cash and value to also reach 90. After you've increased these two values, then you increase the reach. Reach isn't important at all. It's not important. It's only important for short goalkeepers. That is something that, GK reach is only important for short GKs. And I've explained all of these stuff into the Telegram channel. So before we start the video, as usual, smash that like button and join the Telegram channel if you've not joined. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's start a video as usual. I'll be uploading cool tricks and stuff whenever I'm free, but being kind of busy. So I haven't been uploading frequently, however. The past videos, every video that I've uploaded in the past is very, very crazy. So make sure to check out the previous videos if you don't understand anything in this particular video, because all the previous video have explained all the tips and tricks I'm currently going to use in this video. So for this particular match, I'm using assisted cursor, and for this cursor, you have to move backwards when defending. And you'd realize that sometimes I'm not even moving backwards because, sometimes you'd have to move forward because you want to go and win the ball. But when you're moving forward, it's very, very important that you are careful. If you are trying to move forward, it's very important. If you are moving backwards, there is no issue. That is the easiest part of the defendant. Moving backwards is the easiest thing, but the hardest is when you want to move forward. When you try to move forward, sometimes the ball can pass by your player. So that is where it's very, very dangerous. I say that if you follow the tips of moving backwards, and you can either use semi or two or assisted Gaza, and you'd be fine just defending by moving backwards. If you want to move forward, you have to be very, very, very careful. And that is the first that I want to address in this video. And the second thing I wanted to see, I've already talked about it at the introduction of this video, that is goalkeepers. You need tall goalkeepers. Else you're going to struggle a lot. And when you have tall goalkeepers, you don't need to train GK reach, and somehow I made a mistake over there. Let's try and do a comeback. So the third thing is, kickoff glitch. It always works. You just give it true pass all the way to the left finger forward. And let's see, can we score by here? And with it's called kick of glitches also working. It's a CF to EMF, and then you give the true pass to your left finger forward. I've been using it in the past videos, and it still works formations. You can use this kick of bleach on Ulike, forward 2-4-4, 2-1-3, any formation with winger foreheads. I think this kick of bleach should work very, very fine. And the other reason why I'm using Bellingham in this particular account is that Bellingham has high defensive awareness. Minute you can win setting bulb. I'll talk about that inside the Telegram channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, join the Telegram channel for more tips and tricks. I'll talk about why your strikers need defensive awareness. And yes, I'll do that when I'm free. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, or next 2 weeks, or next 3 weeks, or probably next month. I don't know when the next video would be, but I'm trying to make sure that every video is full of cool tricks, tips. That's a very, very necessary and useful to you guys. I don't want to rush the videos, so that thing I want to see is that you have to use the correct camera angle. The camera angle I'm using in this club match and the past videos has been mid-range. I'm using mid-range, and as you can see, I'm using it very, very cool. Maybe when you start with mid-range, maybe you'll struggle a bit. But if you can't use mid-range, and I'm pretty sure that if you use classic control, you cannot use mid-range because the controls would be very huge on the screen. The reason why I can use mid-range camera angle comfortably is because of the touch controls I'm using as touching flick. And anyways, you can still try without your flick. If you struggle, then you can try long or wide camera angle. And another thing I wanted to see is the way you would play on 30 FPS is different from the way you would play on 60 FPS. Yeah. When depending on 60 FPS, you have to defend differently as compared to 30 FPS. I haven't made a video on what I just said now, but maybe I'll talk about that in the Telegram channel. And then the fourth thing I wanted to talk about is there is a video I made about what's training guys give to your defenders. If you want to train in defenders, you can use the automatic training guide, but if you're using the automatic training guide, then you should play in a certain way. Also, reason why I'm using bullets, they can win setting balls because of eye defensive awareness. If your strikers have eye defensive awareness, they can bully and win setting balls easily. As compared to your strikers who don't have eye defensive awareness, so like around 70 is okay. It doesn't mean that your strikers with low defensive awareness can't win second balls. What this means is those strikers like Will, Eaton Bellingham, who have high defensive awareness values, they have a higher chance of winning and tackling for the ball as compared to your other strikers with low defensive awareness. So Messi, probably if Messi would have won that ball, the ball had to face Messi before he would win the ball. But when you have high defensive awareness strikers, they don't need to face you open. And before they would win the ball, they can just automatically go and tackle for the ball. And that is what you saw, what gullies over there. The final thing I should see before, when this video would be, you need certain player skills. It's very, very important. Goalkeepers, for your goalkeeper, you don't need the skills, because you just need heights. And the values have given to you. But for your strikers, you need certain player skills like long-range shooting. Long-range can I one-touch pass. You need weighted pass as well. You need true person. You need those skills that are very necessary. You don't need to focus on the values for strikers. What's important for the strikers is they need the skills. Okay. And once you have the skills, you have no wahala at all. You have no wahala at all, and move backwards, moving backwards, and yeah. I wonder about the weather. The holy difficulty when defending any football is when you're moving forward, because your defender would be moving forward and is shaken. The ball is moving, your defender is moving, but no one is getting to the ball. That is the only difficult and challenging aspects of Defendant and Evil. But once you get the gist of it, you are good to go. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know when I'll see you guys in the next video, but I hope to see you guys. I must see you guys in the next video. I must see you guys in the Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel and like, share.